Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Um, Today is Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. If you care to know the date, don't get hung up on dates and times and all that stuff. So, anyways, I don't know. I felt like all bubbly, and now I feel kind of like something's slowing down, but it's just someone's energy might have been really high and happy, and now it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like a situation's mellowing out, or someone's mellowing out, at least in this energy, because it doesn't feel like, oh, like that. It just feels things are calming down. It's not if something was chaotic and like, whoa, or if you were really excited over something or a person, I feel like your excitement level is not as high, and it's just kind of level. I don't know, you're more level-headed, or the situation of this energy is just leveling out is what it feels like. But anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. So in the pre-shuffle, there's someone here that I just heard an answered prayer with this man holding coin and the star. I was gonna say a wish fulfillment, so it's an answered prayer. I feel like it could be this masculine's answered prayer, or this masculine is your answered prayer. One or the other, it just depends. And it does have something to do with romance, with love, taking a risk in love. I feel like a lot of you took a risk towards this person at one point in the past or recently, but the past is a few seconds ago, so whatever the past is to you, I feel like this is somebody you know and you did take a chance with them. I feel like this person, because I kind of feel like you took a chance towards love with someone, and I feel like they lied to you with false mask, because we also have hidden desires and hidden intentions with think the impossible, the unexpected. So I kind of feel like with this combination, in the past, this person hid their feelings from you, basically, because I clarified that and I got love. And that's where the false mask is. I mean, for some of you, someone could have pretended to love you and they really don't, but this is happy. So this feels like, I don't feel like this person's happy without you or anything like that, but I feel like they were keeping their feelings to themselves, because then we have fan. Romance, celebration, party with love, and sun, happiness and well-being. So I feel like there's a connection here that you were hoping, wishing, and praying for. You took a chance on it, and it didn't pan out prior, but I feel like something's coming back around. This could work out for you now, because I feel like because somebody hid their feelings from you, they could have been, manipulating the situation, trying to maintain a sense of control over themselves, not over you. But I feel like I just heard your power is shining through. So someone's viewing you as being very powerful. Spiritually, especially. They're viewing you as being very powerful spiritually. Because there is spirit communication here, whether you're a medium, they are, or you guys are just heavily interested. I just heard enthralled, heavily enthralled in spirituality, either you or them. Heavy intuition. I feel like most of you listen to your intuition in this situation. That's why you did take a leap of faith. It's probably why you even entertained this person and took the steps that you took in this situation. But whatever it is, it didn't work out because somebody lied. They did have feelings for you. They do have feelings for you. And they were pretending like they didn't. And the situation got broken down. But I feel like it had to get broken down so that clear boundaries could be set between you and this person. But I was hurting my thumb really bad. It just made my thumb hurt. But anyways, just right here, like, whatever, doesn't matter. But that really hurt. Setting clear boundaries. This had to happen because you needed to know how to set clear boundaries in love with this person. They needed to learn how to do that in love with you, and just with anyone in general. Because I feel like whoever you're dealing with, even if they didn't show you this side of them, They're very generous, they're very loyal and trustworthy. I feel like you guys mirror one another when it comes to your core values and morals and things like that. But one of you is like wears your heart on your sleeve and the other one doesn't. And there's a need to set boundaries so that people don't stomp on your heart. And I feel like both of you needed to learn how to do that. There's a high level of vulnerability between you and this person, so it's absolutely necessary to have boundaries with them so that you don't end so your heart doesn't end up in broken in a million pieces and vice versa, because I feel like both of you have been, drugged through the mud in the past, basically, especially in love land with relationships and stuff. But I kind of feel like, working towards this, wanting this, didn't work out. It was your wish for this to come together, and it's like, oh, I didn't get my wish, kind of like it feels disappointing. But I feel like now this masculine energy is wishing to heal things. Like I want to take this leap of faith in a romantic direction. And this is going to come out of nowhere. You've been manifesting this. Someone's just going to take a leap of faith because they're choosing to listen to spirit, to their intuition. I feel like it's the masculine that's doing that, because I feel like the feminine, you followed your intuition throughout this process, and the masculine is doing that now. It's like they're following suit because they got the truth. They know that you're speaking the truth. They know that whatever you're saying is not a bunch of hocus pocus. It's not crap. It's not a lie. Whatever you told them, however you presented yourself to this person, they weren't listening before, but they're all ears now. It's like, wow. I don't know. There is a sudden realization. This person could have been intimidated by you as well, especially if they're viewing you as being, powerful. I do feel like I don't feel like anyone's planning for the future when it comes to this connection besides, apologies and healing a situation. But I do feel like, because it's not planning for the future between the two of you, it's like planning your future and they're planning their future, and it's like it would be great if you were in it kind of thing. But this feels like a practical plan. Because you have your goals and you have things that you need to work on, and so do they, and it's like you can work on things together and separately, and maybe this person is seeing that or you're seeing it. Good. This connection it's a really good connection. This person's good for you. I feel like when it comes to boundaries, make sure that nobody stops you from creating the future that you want. Because sometimes you can get swept up in love when it just comes out of nowhere and it's so amazing, and it's like, oh, my wish is here, yay. Don't let it screw up what you have going on for you right now, or what you're working towards. It's like you can make time for this person, this relationship, if that's, the direction you want this to head in with this person. You can make time for all of that, but make sure you continue to make time for yourself, and that you don't let anybody push your boundaries. If you're, if something seems rushed, hit the brakes. And if they don't hit the brakes, then, get out the car kind of thing. Tuck and roll. I don't know. It's something like that. Know your limitations is what I just heard. Know your limitations. Also, nobody is perfect. The best relationships are when two imperfect people connect because they're perfect for each other. You know what I mean? It's like imperfections and all. I feel like you actually love this person's imperfections because you don't view them as imperfections. It's just the stuff that they kind of about themselves, It's like when I'm like, oh, my gobbler, or, when we nitpick ourselves. I just want to say, oh, thank you. I just got a comment on Willow's Wisdom that said, I love your hair. Yeah, I cut like a foot of it off. I was so sick of it. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I'm just going to chop it off, and I did. I did it all by myself. It's a little wonky today because I had it up and it's weird, but regardless, thank you, whoever said that. So anyways, lots of changes. Because somebody's listening. Oh, that's what I was going to do. And this was set up downstairs originally because I was reading in my kitchen. And I kept it together and moved it upstairs. So what is making me feel like is something was set up originally, you know. It wasn't like a setup in a bad way. It's like, okay, things were going this way. And it seems like something went wrong and everything just got screwed up in the situation, but it never fell apart. Something just paused or stopped. So whatever this is, it never actually fell apart. Like, you didn't have a falling out with this person. You didn't, have a bitch fest, a fight or anything like that. So this didn't fall apart. It just stopped because I literally kept it all together. I kept the whole situation together. Someone kept the situation together so that it could be set aside and established later down the road when the time was right. The situation, because I feel like I kept my feelings together, I kept myself together, my sanity, like you or this person, maybe both of you felt like you had to just keep your shit together. And it could have been hard or very difficult in this situation, and not because of you and this person, just because of whatever you were dealing with, whatever they were dealing with. I feel like there was some type of situation or situations that were separate from one another that you guys were handling, and it was just like, might have been hard to keep your composure throughout a situation. I just heard it was the same situation, so you and this person might have been stuck in the mud or a sticky situation or something, but you held it together. But this feels like you held the connection together, even though you weren't dating or anything like that. You're the reason this is coming together, because it's not just a wish where you're going, oh, I pray that this happens, I wish, and doing nothing. You put the work in. You not only prayed your ass off and manifested this, you took action on it. You proved yourself in a very big way to this person. You opened their eyes to something that they wouldn't have seen clearly otherwise. That's really what this feels like. You kept this situation together, because it would have fallen apart if you didn't have the faith. If you didn't keep the faith, this would have fallen apart. Because I almost feel like for some of you, if I'm talking to a feminine, you showed this person how to have faith because they were faithless. This person didn't have faith in themselves, in the divine, in love. This person lost faith in life. And I feel like I'm going to cry. I feel like you restored faith within them, which is a gift that is really fucking hard to give someone. You know what I mean? But I feel like you gifted faith to this person, to this masculine, because of your unwavering faith, because you continued to push through difficulties, because no matter what tower came your way, no matter what obstacle was put in your path, you just powered through. And you made the best of bad situations. You made the best of this situation, even though it didn't feel good, even though it wasn't a good situation, even though there was conflict. Because I feel like regardless of how bad the conflict was in this situation, I feel like between the two of you, you just weren't seeing eye to eye. But you were, because this person was hiding shit. I don't feel like this is malicious. No. This is, I'm keeping my feelings to myself kind of thing. This person has wanted you for a long time. They're very sexually drawn to you, but they're also, you make their heart skip a beat. And I feel like part of the realization here is the fact that you left their life. You freed yourself from the negativity tied to this person or situation. Because it's like, negativity be gone. You just want to have a happy disposition, and I feel like you've maintained that, basically, no matter how miserable things can get. Pearls, 1 in a million special love. You make this person feel like one of a kind. without even being near them. You make them feel special. And it's not an ego thing, it's just your love and your attention that you gave this person, this masculine. You make them feel like $1,000,000. I feel like a loser with everyone else, but you make me feel amazing. That's what this feels like. But this person's viewing you as though you're a dream come true, like you're one of a kind. You're rare. You're special. And not in a window licking kind of way. The star of the show. You know what's really funny with the star stuff? Because I've said that repeatedly over the course of time, like talking about the stars, the moon, suns, all that shit. The baby stuff that they have out, because they always have themes, like every generation or every year. I don't know how often it is because I don't look at baby stuff that often. But this year, I guess, is stars and moons and clouds and shit like that. What I painted on the ceiling in my tarot room is the theme for babies. But babies, they mean new beginnings, just saying. So there's something new starting here, definitely. But I just thought it was weird with the whole twin situation. Like, what are the odds of me saying all that shit on repeat? When I think back to some of the signs that I got, it was leading up to the situation I'm in, and I was just like, some of it, not all of it, but some of those little signs and shit, and I'm just like, wow, like, it's so cool. But anyways, moving on. What's up with Door to Romance and the Fool? I'm a fool for you. I'm a fool. Is that what it is? I'm a fool for you. Is that by Shakira? No, I'm a something. That's Britney Spears. I'm a slave for you, isn't it? Because that was, so I'm a slave for you. I'm a fool for you. Well, listen to that song with the fool energy, not the slave crap. But, well, if you think about it, you'd be a slave to someone's love. Like, love makes you foolish, or it can make you feel that way. It can make you act like a ding-dong sometimes. It can make you do stupid things. Or act out of character. It can make you act a fool. Maybe some of you acted a little foolish around this person. Or you could have been a little over the top, or vice versa. I feel like it would have been you, or the feminine, I should say. Because love makes you a little crazy, you know what I mean? And I feel like it could have been a bit much for this person, if that's the case, if it applies. But they miss it. There's something different about you. Like, I don't know. Nobody else has ever made them feel this way. Yeah. Nobody's ever made them feel this way, or vice versa. I just heard you really are one of a kind. So someone truly feels that way about you. And they want to clean up a mess they made. Letting go of what no longer is serving you. I feel like part of the risk that a lot of you took in this situation was walking away from this connection, because it's like time and place and letting go and letting God type energy, where it's like, all right, I might have made a fool of myself. I might have made a mess of a situation. This didn't work out or whatever. But if it's meant to be, it will be. And if it isn't, lesson learned kind of thing. I feel like you're not going to have to wait much longer, that's for sure. But this person definitely wants to apologize to you. Because I feel like, I don't know, all of a sudden, just staring at this card, I feel like I'm doing the dishes for the umpteenth millionth fucking time. I know that feeling, but it's like doing something over and over and over. It's like a daunting task that you don't want to do. Someone doesn't want to date. I don't know if it's I don't want to date. This could be the masculine energy. I feel like it is. But it's like doing something over and over and over. Always having to say sorry. Always having to clean up after myself kind of energy. Like, oh shit, I fucked up. That's why this person has a hard time taking risks, because anytime that they took a risk in the past, it made them look foolish. They were just a fool for doing it. I'm a fool for falling in love. I'm a fool for this or that, because it doesn't work out. I just have to pick up the pieces and clean up the fucking mess in the end. So why even bother? It's like, I'm sick of doing the dishes. I'm sick of this cycle, this karmic bullshit and whatever. So I'm just going to get paper plates instead. Or I'm going to eat out of my hands because I'm sick of doing the dishes. You know, I'm sick of this cycle. I'm sick of, you know, the love them and leave them, the heartbreakers, the cheaters, the liars, the whatevers. So this person didn't want to take a risk because of stuff like that. So it's like past baggage, basically. But it could have been a feminine who was feeling that way as well. I don't know. I just feel like I lost faith in love, which is why this didn't work out. That's why this is going to fucking shock the shit out of you, because we have commitment here with Magician and the Tower, honor and values and loyalty. This person knows you're loyal. They trust the shit out of you, and they want to be with you. If you're manifesting love, it's coming. And I feel like it's coming with someone that you wanted to come with, which is why it's so fucking unexpected, because this ended. This didn't get off the ground. You either got rejected, ghosted, something. This person stopped talking to you. They weren't listening to you. They just, you know, just didn't fucking want to deal with you. And it made you really sad. Or just hurt your feelings or pissed you off. One or the other, because anger is a secondary emotion. But it feels like you're manifesting this commitment. I almost feel like this masculine energy prayed for you, prayed for this type of love, this relationship, and it had a, like, whoever they were praying, you had a different face, basically. So what they were praying for, they couldn't get with a past person or with whoever they were looking at. But the divine was like, here's your wish. You can have it with you, you know. This masculine can have it with you, or whatever, vice versa. And the masculine's like, this man, or I'm saying masculine because it could be a female in her masculine energy. It's like praying for it, and then once the face disappears, like in a dream when it gets all fuzzy and you don't see the person's face, you just feel the energy and you know what's going on in the situation, basically, when it's a dream. It's like that. It's going, oh, I had everything I ever wanted right in my grasp, and I just let it slip through the cracks, basically. Because the second the person's face fades away and it's like, well, oh, the love's still here, but who's it with? And then all of a sudden your face shows up, it comes into focus, and they're like, oh shit, why did I push you away? I always knew there was something there, I just couldn't put my finger on it. Like, you know what I mean? And now they want to clean up the mess they made because they're paying attention now. Yeah, they don't want to do things the way they did before. There's a new cycle approaching. And I do feel like you're going to definitely set up some boundaries with this person, because you might not believe them at first, and they're probably worried about that. Like, you know, did I really screw this up for good? I don't feel like they did. I feel like, you know, you're just going to prove yourself, basically. So let's see. Is there anything else we need to know in this energy? I just heard, yes, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Actually, I'm going to do a Willow's Wisdom card first. So, nope. I got a lot of things I want to do. So do we have a lot of goals going on? All right, so what's the main energy for this love situation? For this wish? For this wish. I just heard in my head, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, so someone doesn't believe this will happen. Or there's an outsider who's like, yeah, right, keep fucking dreaming. You know what's funny? You know what's awesome is when there's people, like haters, that act that way, and they'll be like, oh yeah, right, that's never gonna happen for you. And you're like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden, everything happens. Like, what they said wouldn't happen happens plus more. And then they sit back and go, what? And you're like, in your face. That's what you get for hating up on me and your life sucks. Haha. I don't know. Sorry, I don't want to be mean or anything, but alright. This love situation is just a fucking mess, isn't it? Well, seriously. Well, there's separation here. You're definitely not talking to this person. This love situation is a mess because there's soulmate energy who doesn't belong with you, who's problematic. Or there's a soulmate energy who's problematic around this other person. They're problematic for the situation, but it's either on your end or their end. Someone didn't think that you were the one for them. I said your face was fucking fuzzy. And you freed yourself from the situation because they were like, you're not the one for me. There is external people around, though, that are problematic. Yes. Could be karmic situations, It is safe for you to love. Yeah, someone's afraid to be intimate. They're afraid to be close. And a committed connection is not... They don't have an issue with commitment and being loyal and all that. It's... because it's not like, I just got to go out and screw everyone and I mess shit up that way. It's not that. People might do that to them. There's a fear of getting hurt, abandonment issues. If you don't get close to someone, they can't break your heart, they can't leave you, because it's almost like, I'm going to leave you before you leave me. I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. That type of energy. And that's just a defense mechanism. It's not right, but that's what people do sometimes. And I feel like this person could have rejected you and pulled away and was like, no, you're not the one for me. Because they were scared. Because there was a false mask here. Someone was hiding their feelings. And you freed yourself from this situation. And I feel like that's what's helping this. Yeah. That's what's helping this situation. Because this person, I don't know, you're making them miss you or something. And you're not even meaning to. Or vice versa. No, I don't. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like that conversation is actually going to come up at some point. Which, alright, give me a little bit on what was... This person was projecting their bullshit onto you. That's why they rejected you. That's where the separation's coming in. Because the card says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I don't feel like you're partnered with this person. I feel like you're single. I feel like they're single. And I feel like the time apart's already happened. It's going on. You're currently apart from them. Pitiful. Yeah, somebody's in their feels. Well, they're definitely fixated on you. I almost feel like now this person is like, all they can do is watch. All they can do is, just be a fly on the wall. Oh, that's what I was going to say in the beginning. Because on the tower, there's a dead fly on the tower. So if somebody was obsessed with you, if they were stalking you, a past person or just someone who's a little nutty, because I don't know. Okay, there's a couple energies here. This obsessive energy is not watching you anymore. Because for whatever reason, I don't know, the fly's dead. So you outed the problem, you eradicated it, whatever that problem was for you, and it does have something to do with somebody keeping tabs on you. That's just not happening anymore. Holy fuck, or is it? Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like whoever the stalker person is, if you didn't eradicate the problem yet, you did. You already did. Whether you realize it or not, you fixed that fucking problem. So whoever was obsessively stalking, watching, lurking, whatever, invading your privacy, they're no longer doing that because they don't have access. So you did something to remove them from your circle, from your life, from, I don't know, they can't get to you. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't get to you, whoever that is. That's not your love interest. That's not the one who was wearing a false mask and whatever. But I do feel like that problematic person, even though they stop doing what they're doing, they're still going to get caught. They're still fucked. Okay, so they will get in trouble for what they did to you, especially if they broke the law in any way, because there's going to be proof of what this person did. Could be more than one for some of you. So if that was going on and you think like, okay, yeah, good, the problem's done, but they're just going to get away with it. No, they're not, whoever that is. I just heard fuck in my head. So, hopefully that person, they can run, but they can't hide. Escapist. They can keep their mouth shut all they want. There's somebody who knows what they did. There's more than one person who knows, and someone's gonna talk. So anyways, when it comes to your love interest, this person who was like, no, you're not the one for me, but they actually feel like you are, they're fixated on you now. Like, I feel like they weren't really looking at you before, and they're looking at you now. Like, I can't look away. This doesn't feel creepy or bad, though. I kind of feel like with the invading card, when it pertains to your love interest, this masculine energy, it's more along the lines of, I don't want to invade your space. Like, I want to know so much about you. I want to know everything about you. I want to spend time with you. I want this, I want that. And they do think of you all the time. They probably keep tabs on you online. But it's like hesitation. Like, should I look at your page? Should I look at your social media or whatever? No, I shouldn't, because, I want to give you your space. Something like that. Or I don't want to call or text or this or that because, what if you don't want to talk to me? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm very hesitant. So this person wants to know stuff about you. They want to know what you're up to, but they're not taking any action, and they're definitely not stalking you. They're the ones that you restored faith in this person because they were faithless. This person was treated like a second-class citizen for a long time, especially in love, is what it feels like. So yeah, they were just projecting their own insecurities onto you, and we're not going to read any more into the stalker crap because who the fuck cares? It's over and done with, and they will get caught if it applies to you. So don't worry, that'll all come out in the wash. Everything that's done in the dark always comes to light, no matter what. No matter what. I just heard, you son of a bitch. Someone's going to get mad. You two were together in another life. Yeah, you're very connected to whoever this person is to you. You are guided and protected. You are never alone, even if you think or feel that you are. So if you're spending a lot of time alone, you're in hermit mode, just doing your own thing. If you don't talk to very many people, you just, whether you're isolating yourself or you just don't have a lot of people that you confide in, you're never alone. Spirit's always around. And I know most of you know that anyways. But I feel like that's mainly a message for this masculine energy. Like, you're not alone. There's a lot of people that deal with relationship shit like this and issues, and, we're not alone in these struggles, you know what I mean? Actually, mastering a karmic lesson. Yeah, that's what this is. This person's definitely thinking about you. A reconciliation is coming. What did I say? You can't make this shit up. And if there's distance, that will be no longer. No distance will keep us apart. Emotional, physical, what have you. This person, they want to take charge. This person wants to take action towards you. I just heard, do you really know it's me? Like I said, the face was fuzzy. Someone, your person's face, their true identity is coming into focus for you. It could be a friend of yours, even. It's something very unexpected. It's making my ear itch. So someone must want to talk or something. Or they're just heavily listening. Someone could be very worried about your situation or just the situation in general. They're worried about their situation. So they're trying to get through through something. It's like I gotta do this the right way. Okay. Community. A coming together. Alright, so what's up with the community thing? Let's give them something to talk about. I don't know, so this could be a group of people who talk about other people, like they know everyone else's business, basically. So they're the ones that know everything about everyone else, and they don't pay attention to their own life. So it's like, let's give them something to talk about. Some of you might be like speaking into a microphone. You could be, I don't know if you do a podcast, if you record anything online. So this could be a community of people that are paying attention to you because of whatever you're doing publicly. But if it's not online podcasts and stuff like that, it feels like it could be, you know, you're on a stage, you have like a speech, whether it's for work or pleasure, you know, like some people sing and just do whatever. Comedy. It's public speaking. AR is standing out to me. Somebody speaks into a microphone. A microphone is significant. And IT. So this person could be tech savvy. I don't know if they helped you with like a device, you know, something to do with tech, or if they do that for work, or if they're just good at that shit. Something to do with tech and a microphone. Something to do with tech and a microphone. Let's give them something to talk about. What the fuck is that about? Feels like someone started a rumor. Let's give them something to talk about. Did somebody start a rumor, like within a group of people? Like, let's see. Oh, someone's going to start a rumor. I've said this before, and it's popping up again. It feels like someone's gonna tell a lie. They're gonna tell someone something in this community, in this group of friends or people, whoever the hell they are. They're gonna say something to someone, and it's going to be horse shit, basically. And let's give them something to talk about. So they're gonna start talking about the lie, and that's how this person's gonna find out that whoever they're dealing with, whoever they're talking to, or whoever they say that specific thing to is full of shit. Because it's gonna spread like wildfire, and it's supposed to. Someone's gonna do that. That's so funny. It might happen on the internet, but son of a gun. The Knight of Swords reversed, which is thinking things through. Someone might really need to think things through, especially if they're being told a lie. It's like, don't be sharing lies, you know? Don't be sharing people's business anyways. Let's give them something to talk about when no one wants to talk. Because the Queen of Swords, this is not a good energy to be in. I'm just saying. The Queen of Swords is kind of nasty with her words when she's in the reverse, he or she, but that's a lie is what it feels like. There's something to do with a lie here. Could involve a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, not necessarily, but what is this lie about in the community? Someone's bullshit's getting revealed, period, but give me more on why did this show up reversed? I just heard, I'm not lying. That's exactly what a liar would say. Somebody rushed in and said something they shouldn't have said, for one. they repeated something. I don't know, they lied about something. They repeated a lie. Somebody repeated a lie and ran with it. And then they're going, I didn't lie. But them saying I didn't lie or that isn't a lie is in fact a lie. They're lying about not saying something. Somebody is lying about not saying something. Okay. Yeah. Because this person said something for attention and it fucking hurt your feelings. Like, I feel like this person betrayed you. They lied about you. They talked shit about you behind your back. They did a lot behind your back. All those words and thoughts and everything is behind your back. And it was all for attention. Someone ran with a bullshit story for attention. And it caused conflict. I never said that. Yeah, someone fucking did. Whoever never said that, said it. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's a male or a female. But someone said and did shit for attention. But I also feel like that could be part of the lie. Like, whatever this person didn't say, that they actually did say, had something to do with just doing something and saying something for attention. They could have said that about you, but I feel like it's worse than that. Yeah, it is worse than that. This person, I don't know what the fuck they said, but regardless, they're lying about not saying it because whoever they are, they stabbed your ass in the back big time, majorly. Christmas could be significant for some reason. The number 10 is too, which is an ending, but 16, the tower, boom. Alright. Let's see. What else do we need to know in this situation? Yeah, someone said something really bad, really mean for attention. They're like a fucking parasite. I don't know. Isn't it funny how people will easily believe a lie and they question the truth? It's almost like, what? You know, you think it would be the other way around, but people who are very manipulative, they're usually extremely charismatic and they charm the pants off of you. You know what I mean? So it seems believable. It's like, this person's so nice. You know, they smile, they're clean cut, they did this, they did that, they're just a stand-up citizen, but you don't know them behind closed doors, you know what I mean? And people like that, like the difference between someone who's genuine and someone who's pretending, 90% of the time at least, it's not always the case, but it's like, someone who's being genuine and they're actually just a kind-hearted person, they're real, you know, they're flawed. They will own up to their own mistakes and fuck-ups because we all fuck up, you know, we all make mistakes. Someone who is trying to persuade you into believing that they're a good person is someone who will paint a very vivid, beautiful picture of themselves. They do no wrong and they're not going to admit to wrongdoing. Everything they say and do is going to paint them in a good light. Do you know what I mean? So there won't be any gray area in there. There won't be any dark side. But someone who's truly balanced has both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? Like, you have the dark and the light. The dark and the light. So I guess just keep that in mind because it is hard to decipher between someone who's legitimate and someone who's a phony baloney sometimes, you know? But yeah, the overly charismatic people, they're the ones that are very manipulative. We have contract here. This contract is null and void. I was going to say broken, but null and void. Someone doesn't want to deal with someone. Rest and rejuvenation. Give me more on the contract, please. This is a spiritual contract. And it's done. Oh no. Somebody, I feel it's like making a deal with the devil, like selling your soul to the devil. I don't know if anyone did any hoodoo voodoo shit in here, but you two were together in another life, and this contract is done. It's over. It never even began. Because that's what null and void means. It doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. Because of what someone did. Oh, my ear is ringing like crazy. Because of what someone did. It's like cord cutting, but to the extreme, and I don't feel like you did it. Like, I don't feel like any of you signed off on this, basically. I feel like the divine intervention. If you had a soul contract with this person, you don't anymore. You held up your end of the bargain and they didn't. So it's like, now it's time for you to heal and relax and rest after this bullshit. And don't even feel bad for this person. But this is sad. Don't even feel bad for this person, whoever they are to you. This isn't your love interest, it's someone else. I don't know what the hell this is. Don't feel bad for them. They fucked this up all on their own. They knew exactly what they were doing. And they did it anyways. Yeah, they did it anyways. I'm telling you. Problems. Burdens. You don't have to deal with this crap anymore. This contract's over. This love connection, this love contract's done. Boom. Gone. I just heard, did you get the message? Did you get the message? So, I don't know. Someone needs to get the message, apparently. Wow. The Magician. No matter what this person does, no matter how hard they try, no matter how much magic they do, whatever the fuck they want to do, you're just chilling. There's no coming back from this. This person can't manipulate their way in. You'll see right through their shit. I feel like you do see right through their shit, basically. Yeah. I feel like most of you are you've manifested peace in your life, and part of what comes with that level of peace and harmony is not dealing with this situation anymore, this person. For some of you, it could be an ex. For others of you, it's just someone that was very significant to you, and they're not anymore. And you're totally okay with that. A false flame. But what's weird is I don't feel like whoever this person is to you, like the one that just the contract's over, I guess, like it never existed, was not your actual twin flame. They were a false flame, but they were an actual soulmate. And it could have been a really beautiful connection if it was handled right, but somebody very significant to you, they definitely were misguided. It's like they were sent here, their purpose included you for whatever reason. So like whatever your mission is on Earth, this person was supposed to fulfill that with you, at least partially, part of it, whatever it is. Like you're supposed to be around each other for some reason in each other's lives, and it wasn't for a negative reason. It wasn't for whatever happened here, and because of that, the new contract they got is not one that they're gonna want. And it extends beyond this lifetime as well. Really center yourself. Get ready. I don't know. Some life changing shit's happening here. I'm going to pull a fortune and then I'm gonna go. Emotion is energy in motion. I love that one, but I want a different one. He who can take advice is sometimes superior to those who give it. That is very true. Because it's like sucking up your pride and realizing that we don't always know it all, you know? And that if somebody's advice is better than what you're doing, what you're thinking, and where you're headed, and you know it, you know, it's always wise to take the best course of action no matter where the idea comes from. You know what I mean? But that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. This was kind of like a good, kind of weird message. I do feel like there is a wish coming in because this karmic lesson and the contract that went in is not, it's not from the person that wants to apologize and all that crap. It's, I mean, that person might want to apologize, but I don't know. They might, but that's someone different. That's someone different. Mic drop. Maybe that's where the mic is coming in. Or the person's name could be Mike, or your name is Mike. RM is significant as well. Those letters, whether they're together or separate. Sometimes less is more. Whatever that means to you. Someone could be materialistic, or they're just very focused on the material realm, even if they're not like a materialistic type person. But I kind of feel like there is someone in this energy who is, you know, they like the finer things in life, which is fine, but they sacrifice the better things in life for the tangible things, you know? Something like that. It's almost like, I have this nice house, I have all these nice things, I have blah, I have this, I have that, it's all like shiny and pretty, but I don't have love. I don't have that happy family. I don't have this, I don't have that. You know, they don't have the things that they truly want, that their heart desires, and they're definitely not getting it with you, whoever that is, because they did something really cruel here. But that's what I have for you. Hopefully helps. Love you long time. Peace.